taking me home. One thing really do one.
Okay, guys. So I know I look like death warmed over, but so the pollen here in the lip. Jesus Christ. Last weekend I got so sick. My voice went out. My eyes swole. My throat swole. Like I couldn't talk. I couldn't do anything. Like it was really a hot mess. When I tell you guys a hot mess, a hot mess. So I'm getting ready to go to another comedy show. So I need to do something with myself so this way I'm not looking like completely just crazy. But for me, I also know that with me not feeling too well, I'm not going to do an extravagant look or anything like that. So I can pull you guys in. Okay, here we go. So you guys aren't so far away. Of course, I wanted to come talk about DMX. I definitely wanted to go ahead and, just talk about, where we are as a nation right now, especially with, so many mass shootings, the police shootings, the trial with Derek Chauvin and everything. Like, I definitely wanted to go ahead and, just talk a little bit about it. But to be honest, guys, when I tell you, your girl is down for the count. Your girl is down for the count. I don't have the energy to do anything. I don't have the energy to talk about anything. My voice is barely here. I'm using my Morphe dark chocolate to go ahead and do my brows. Yeah. When I tell you a hot mess, a hot mess. So I guess this would be the time where you guys get to see me, no contacts or anything, and just quickly going ahead and doing my makeup. Why I always wait till the last minute when I'm getting on the road to do makeup? Child, I never know. I will never know. But, of course, I'm still going to do the stock video for you guys. For those that actually follow me on my Facebook, you guys know 90% of my posts online are all about crypto and stocks, giving you guys day trades, giving you guys options, as well as actual stocks that you guys can hold for a few months or long term. It just really depends on the value earned with the actual stock and also the return on the investment, exactly how long I hold some of my stocks when I get into my stocks. And with crypto, if it's growing or not, if I can gain money with it or not, if it's one of my long hold cryptos and different things like that. I know I had some of you guys reach out to me with this latest round of crypto, with everything that's been happening with Dogecoin. Yeah, I did get back into it. I still think it's a shit coin. The only thing that's really pushing it right now is the fact that you can use it to purchase Dallas Mavericks gear, and also you can use it to purchase tickets with the Dallas Mavericks. You can also use Dogecoin to purchase the air purifiers from Kronos. I hope you guys can hear me, because if not, then it's just gonna be me moving my lips with music playing. So I hope you guys can hear me. I'm sorry that my voice keeps going in and out. Again, I'm just like, oh, I'm so ragged out, sick, it's not even funny. I would much rather just get back in my bed and be like, we'll try it again a little bit later. Just not right now, because right now I'm not up to it. I'm not up to anything, actually. But my friend had already paid for the tickets. We had already planned the trip and everything. So it's not like I'm so sick to where I'm just like, hey, I can't make the trip. I can't make the show or anything like that. Now, if I was super, super sick, I don't think they would mind. Sometimes you plan things in life, and sometimes things don't always go according to plan. So I don't think my friend would actually mind too tough if I was like just seriously just dog dog ass sick. I don't think they would mind too much. I think they would be more interested in making sure I was okay and that I got the feeling back better. But you gonna go take a shower? Okay. But it's just like, when I tell you I'm too sick and too over it, just too sick and just too over it, to be honest with you guys. I'm just gonna go ahead and go into my Shade and Light palette. Anyway, so when DMX died and everything happened with DMX, I was just like, we knew it was coming. You knew when they started talking about he didn't have, like, he went into complete heart and lung failure, and his brain they didn't have any activity with his brain or anything like that. So you knew going into it that it wasn't going to be anything that was good at all. But you know, you still pray and hope. You know, that's the only thing you can do. Pray and hope that, you know, things will get better, you know. But you also have to be realistic and prepare yourself for this person may never ever come home from the hospital. And when they put the news out that they went ahead and told his children to go ahead and come on up to the hospital so they can go ahead and say goodbye and different things like that, I knew it was only a matter of time. I do hate the fact that social media killed him off before he had actually passed away. But, you know, so is the world that we live in with craziness. I'm just gonna put some glitter on my eyes. Yeah, but in reference to DMX, it was sad. I grew up with DMX. I was a rough rider. I had the double R chain. DMX is really what got me into bikes. I'm putting on my eyes this Still Diamond Dust. Yeah, but DMX, he was the one that got me into, you know, bikes, riding bikes, the whole 9, motorcycles and everything like that. He definitely was the one who got me into that. And I'm gonna put on just a little bit of the Supernova Shadow with Kathleen Lights and ColourPop. And this is in the shade Asteroid. But I'm just always saddened anytime anything like that happens, because I just be like, man, you don't be wanting anything like that to happen. You don't be planning on anything like that to happen. I mean, of course, no one plans on anything like that to happen, but it does. And you just kind of have to just figure out, you know, where do we go from here? What do we do? You know, like, how can we make sure that our great legends aren't just left, you know, in a really bad situation when they need help, whether it's with addiction or, you know, just whatever the case may be, whatever it is they're going through. Like the whole situation with Black Rob and the fact that he just got out the hospital. It's just sad. Huda Beauty. All of that to me is just super, super sad. I'm just more or less like, I just wish it was a way that we can make sure that our legends, one, they know how much they mean to us and that we can show love and different things to them. I'm happy that DMX got a chance to do the versus battle before he actually passed away. So he had a chance to experience and see you're still loved, you're still needed. His last movie that he's going to be doing should be coming out here in the next few months. His album should be coming out here shortly. And I already know that with his album and with the movie, I'm definitely going to go ahead and get hard copies of those. I have most of his music on hard copy anyway, actual CDs. So I'll just go ahead and add that to my actual collection. So Derek Chauvin trial is draining. It's Reliving Trauma. I haven't watched it. Last year, Black Lives Matter, it took a huge toll on me. It took a lot out of me. So I just knew that I wasn't going to be watching it or doing anything like that. I was just like, no. I'm trying a new Huda Beauty foundation. I'm sorry, Juvia's Place foundation. And the new shade I got, which is the 410 Nairobi. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and put some primer on my face. I'm using the Cover FX Gripping Primer. But yeah, I just, you know, for me, it's just sad that he's gone now. I mean, he's not in pain anymore with DMX. You know, he's with Aaliyah. And all of these police shootings and everything that's been going on, again, that is something that I completely had to tune out of a little bit, because it can start to be a bit much. Just really depending on the situation and how you deal with trauma. So if anything's happening in the world and it's just too much for you, tune it out. If anything's happening or anything's going on, I definitely encourage you guys to just go ahead and just tune certain things out. You don't have to always be a part of certain things or around certain things. So one thing I definitely want to just, you know, kind of just stretch home with you guys. Whatever you need to do to take care of your mental peace and health, go ahead and do that, guys. Especially with these last two police shootings. And in the video, even though it happened in November, December, of the lieutenant getting pulled over by the police and how they treated him, that's a lot. That's a lot. It's a lot to have to deal with. This is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer in the shade C17.5. That's a lot. And I would definitely just tell you to, if you gotta check out in any situation for whatever reason, it's cool for you to do that. Don't let anybody make you feel like you can't, or it's crazy, or whatever the case may be. Check out. Take care of yourself and your mental health first, because ultimately at the end of the day, that's what matters and that's what's important. To make sure, since it is getting warm and I don't have too much oil coming through on my face, I am going to go ahead and use the Peter Thomas Roth Skin to Die For. This is their No Filter Primer, which just helps mattify. And I'm just going to put it right here in the areas where I get oily. And I'm going to go in here and just put the foundation on. And now I'll just go ahead and just blend it out. I just really want like thin layer. Not too much, but just a thin layer. Yeah, but with so much going on and with us having to deal with so much, always constantly being thrown at you in any given situation, if you need to take a personal break for whatever reason, take that personal break. You don't owe anyone an explanation in reference to your mental health or just, you know, whatever may be happening, because obviously we all deal with stuff differently. So because we all deal with stuff differently, I wouldn't look at anyone any different. If, you know, they disappeared for whatever reason and be like, hey guys, you know, certain things are getting a little heavy right now, going through a situation right now in my life, or just whatever the case may be, it's cool to, you know, give people a heads up and let them know, but you don't have to. You definitely don't have to. But yeah, I can't believe that I got as thick as I got. I was just like, geez, what is going on? I was like, geez Louise, this is horrible. Horrible, 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 just straight horrible. When my voice went out and everything, I was just like, okay, how old am I to be going through this, to be experiencing this? This is just crazy. And then with the last little bit of foundation that was left on the back of my hand, I'll just go in here and just go over it. And just make sure I have everything completely blended out. And I don't have like any harsh lines or anything. So that's the actual face. And I'm just gonna go across it real quick with some setting powder. This is the Beauty Bakery setting powder, the flower setting powder in Plantain. I'll put just a little bit of concealer underneath my actual eyes right here. Not too much, just a little. And that is the Pro Conceal HD by LA Girl. And I'm going in with my L'Oreal Fit Me Concealer in this shade 35 Deep. Just right here, in between. Just to go ahead and connect the two. But yeah, I think it's perfectly fine and perfectly okay if you guys need to take a moment for whatever reason. Or, you know, just whatever may be happening or whatever may be going on. Perfectly fine for you guys to take whatever moments you feel like you need to take in any given situation to go ahead and just make sure you are okay. Mentally speaking, you're okay. Perfectly fine. But yeah, as soon as I get to feeling better, I'm gonna go ahead and do that stock video for you guys. So that way you guys can understand a little bit better when I be posting up on my Facebook, letting you know like the different plays and the different things that I'm running and that I'm doing. It'll make more sense for you guys. Okay, so while that's sitting there baking, I'm gonna go into the Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer in the shade Mahogany. And I'm just gonna add just a little bit around these edges in this perimeter. And now I'll go back in and just re-intensify just a little bit. And the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula in the shade Brazilian Glow. It's a highlighter on women of color. So I'll just go ahead and just use this just to give me just a little bit of glow. See, that's a highlighter for me. So, and it smells so good. And City Color Be Matte Blush. And this is in the shade Hibiscus. Ooh, that's a lot. Okay. So I decided to OD with the blush. Okay, whatever. That's the one thing I love about this MAC brush. You guys can see how effortlessly it puts on product. And now we can go back in here and fix this hot mess that happened with this liner over here on this side. Just going back in here and just fixing it. And darken my tails. And now I'll go ahead and just run some brow gel through my brows. Anastasia Beverly Hills. And this is the brown one. And then I'll just go back over and just make sure I didn't lose my shape when I did the foundation. Go ahead and spray and set my face down. Urban Decay All Nighter. Now going back in here just on the outsides, and I'm taking this neutral brown, and I'm just gonna hit the outsides just a little. Just to give me just a little bit of depth. Right here on the outside, that was it. Tight line. And just to open my eyes up just a little bit, I'm going into the NYX Aqua Green. This is their retractable eyeliner. Right here on the inside. And for my lashes, I'm gonna go ahead and use these lashes y'all saw that I got from Etsy in the shade in the style D. D is in David 390. This is what they look like. Go ahead and pop these on real quick.
How long will that be with you?
Probably like 5 more minutes. But yeah, with everything going on and everything happening, you know, sometimes you just be like, oh my God, it's just too much. It's just a little too much and a little too crazy. Do I want to use this? This is from Lena Lashes, and this is in the shade Marco. I don't like the wand on it. You guys already know the new Maybelline Lash Sensational Sky High Mascara. Love this stuff. Absolutely adore this mascara. Again, one of my favorite mascaras and one of the best mascaras. Yeah, I like that. This lip is doing that creepy cracky thing. So knowing me, I'm probably finna have to just throw a gloss over top of it. Do I want to do a gloss lip? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So that's what we're looking like there. Get all of this makeup and color out of my hair. That would be great. All I do is just take a washcloth and just get all of that out of my hair. But the one final thing that I will go ahead and do is I'll go ahead and re-intensify my actual blush. I'll just go in and add just a little bit more blush before I do the final set down. And again, this MAC AB7, it's like a holy grail brush, just a holy grail brush. Final set, one final time. And because I really do like this highlighter from Physicians Formula, it's just too cute. I'm gonna go in and pick just a little bit more shine on my cheeks, just a little bit. And to go ahead and save this lip situation that's happening, I'm gonna go ahead and put in the Revolution. This is their Ultra Velour Lip Cream. Just across the top of it. Just to help with the dryness that I'm experiencing. And that's gonna be the final look. Probably use a little bit more mascara down on those bottom lashes because they looking a little lonely. Okay, so this is gonna be the actual final look. Again, just something really quick, simple, easy that I'm actually doing to actually go to the actual event. I'm not wearing this. This is the outfit that I'm wearing on the road, just a camouflage top and a little black dress. But yeah, this is the look. And when I get there, I'll fluff my hair and my curls out. No earrings or anything like that, since you won't be able to see it when my hair is curly and fluffy. I'll take pictures and show you guys pictures. I'll put those up on my Instagram. But yeah, that's it, YouTube. Thank you so much for coming back and spending time with your girl. My voice is leaving me. So I know I kind of stopped talking there for a moment because my voice is going. I love you guys. I don't care when you watch me in the morning, afternoon, evening, or late at night. I'm just happy that you chose to come spend some time with your girl. And as always, thank you, YouTube. Bye. Until next time.